Hi Libra, this is your reading for December 2019. I shuffled already, so I'm gonna draw you 4 cards now for December 2019. Yeah, 5 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Some conflict. The Hangman. That you have to see the situation from another perspective. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords and the Fool card. At the bottom, 10 of Wands. You're hardworking, being hardworking lately, aren't you? Coming into this December, it seems that you've been hardworking. Now this conflict comes 5 of Wands, but I don't see 5 of Wands as a big, massive conflict that's with the hatreds involved, people hurting each other. No, they can't. Look, they kind of are playing, you know, I can do that, you cannot, I do better than you. It's, you know, kind of a, it is conflicting situation, but nothing really serious. They can hurt each other, of course, eventually. Somebody has word, but this I don't see as a serious conflicting situation. It could be, I mean, but I just think that you are being exhausted, you know, this ending up with conflict might be actually that you try to drop your, trying to delegate, you know, because you have burdened yourself with too many obligations. Perhaps you try to delegate. So you've got, if it's a small business or if it's a big business, you try to delegate your obligations, you know, at home, at work, within your family, in your relationship. You try to delegate, say, look, you do that and I will do that. I can't take all, you know, on my own. And now suddenly said, no, I don't wanna, you know, you do that, yeah, because you used to do it. Why now? Why would I do that now? And so and so. It could be just that kind of situation, you know. Just after this burden that you had, this amount of work that you took on your own, you've been working hard. You took a lot on you, and this kind of little conflict came just natural after it. Once you wanted to delegate or just share the obligation with another. Queen of Rods, going quite well with here in finding a harmony in this conflict. Quite well. This one can advise and find a harmony into the conflict. Now Hangman after it. It says, this Hangman, now looking after it, you perhaps had to see situation from a different perspective. See how the others see your point. That when you say, look, I'm not going to do this anymore, now you're going to take it and you're going to do it. Now another one will say, whoa, but you said that you will be responsible, or I'm doing something else. You see what I'm saying? You have to now see it from another point of view. The whole situation, actually, the whole situation. Why did you take everything here? This is good advisor. This is very reasonable person. Perhaps will make that things clearer. You know, but clarify the situation for you. Good advisor. This is good advisor. Very intuitive person. It might actually clear the situation to you. So that's what you had as a conflict. Could be your personal conflict, you know, within. But I think it was other people. It was many people. Is it within the family, at work, friends, siblings, anything applies here. I think it's other people. And the Queen of Swords appears here as somebody who's giving you good advice, who's helping to mediate the situation and the problem, to solve the problem. Now you start thinking differently, you know, you start seeing situation differently. Now, I don't like this card. It's, you know what you do, particularly these two together somewhere. Kind of, you didn't go out of this, you're trying to drop the burden of the work that you do. Just putting yourself, trying to solve the problem, but then you take too much on yourself. Then you agree to something else that, again, limits your movement, and you're limiting yourself by all means. You are limiting yourself by all means, and you have to see what to do with it. You have to see what to. Perhaps this hangman actually pulls this energy together. I'm just kind of I'm feeling like that. These two energies are together. That feeling trapped in your own thoughts and worries and obligation and everything that you put to yourself, promises that you give to other people. It's kind of very related to this hangman, that is actually that as well, that you will be contemplating. Get yourself into this situation. You don't want to be there. This energy is a rather October energy. It lasts for a year. You know, it goes October to October. Will it be something that you're going to carry through the year, through the next year? Maybe. Ace of Rods, you will get an idea. You will get the knowledge. This one, you know what about? It could be that you're going to take a course, you know, just enroll to a school or some course that is going to last for a year. It's going to finish next year, October, and you're going to collect some knowledge. And from there, now that actually brought you in this situation. Now you have to go to work, you have to care about home, friends, so much that you took now on yourself. You have to still study. But the Fool card is optimistic, you know. You see the bright future there. You definitely see bright future there. It could be really that you go for education, to educate yourself further. Something new, something you're educating, some new knowledge that you're acquiring through experience. It could be that you go to work with somebody, you know, and you just to get new experience for a year. But the new experience you have to have, and you definitely sacrificing yourself. You won't have much of a life, it seems, in this week. But yeah, you won't have much of life this week. But after this Fool card, it's really optimistic. It could be that suddenly you see opportunity for yourself and you're grabbing it, not even thinking. Is it because you're so sick of it? You know? Burden, conflict, suspension, restrictions, you know? You are so sick of everything. So tired of being restricted and conflicted and burdened and, you know, and suspended of events around you. That now when something is coming, it's new idea for you, something is coming. 3 of Cups, it's celebration, and the 4 of Cups, offering. Now this offering, Ace of Cups, sure, definitely something. You're so happy, something is offered to you, something new is coming. It's not materialized yet, it's just there as like hint. You know, and you feel it, oh, it's so good, and you're grabbing it with both hands, and you're seeing yourself big time now. You know, a bit more than you're supposed to. You know, you're supposed to a bit contemplate. You're supposed to think of it. You're supposed to be careful. This the more stable, but you're supposed to be more stable this side. Maybe you are end of the day, because this is a celebratory card. After that kind of, but I really think that this offer that you received, that you saw, it's not much, but you're seeing such a prospect for yourself. Will it really be so prosperous or so and so? You don't know that yet, but you're just feeling so good about it. You feel so good about it. I mean, you definitely celebrate this side. Definitely. A Nice of Cups here. There will be for you. You have to go through these things. You have to go through. But at the end, that brand new beginning that you see, you won't regret this. You won't regret. You might be more, you should be maybe more careful, but at this point you cannot be. You have to be euphoric. You are euphoric at this point because of such a dread of this conflict and burdens. And, you know, look at these cards. It was so much on you. That the moment that was released, that you were released of it. And this Three of Cups has some celebration, some news, some celebration that came. You feel like you're going to fly. You, end of December, you really feel like, sure, all the burdens is job done, conflict solved. You know, you understand now. Somebody's helping you feel good, celebrating, offer is coming. Yeah, by the end of December, you should really start feeling much better. But you will have a choppy ride, yeah. Yeah, you have to work hard. Yeah, so you work hard, it's all right. You'll go through some decisions here. You have to make some decision about yourself. But all good, all good. And you'll get this offer and you will be so happy about it. Even if it's not much, it will make you so happy. Yeah, so happy December.